So I actually made it back to Meridian, and I love watching these Canadian geese all over the place. But in any case, today is the day before the battle. Tomorrow the cultists and machines will attack, and we will send them back into the pit from whence they came. So yeah, people have been asking when is this gonna be finished. It's gonna be finished very soon. And you all been asking what's the next game. Well, you will see. I usually like to keep that a secret.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Yes, an alliance is
The ridge
building
will
up.
be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
So this is just like before every other open world game. If I have any Side quests or unfinished business to take care of. I have to do it now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Have some people to talk to. And as you can see, I've actually discovered most of the map. I would like to venture beyond those borders into the blackness, maybe see other continents. I'd like to see Canada and Europe, and even Australia, and New Zealand. Oh, and let's not forget about South Korea or Japan or Taiwan.
The main gate will hold, won't it?
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Where are they coming from? Here's to Vadek.
The enemy is marching on the city.
Ah, music for the motivation.
Another attack on the city? Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Please, not again. Whatever you can find, get them to the gates.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and a Nora saves his life.
Work hard every day. And sleep like a rock.
Ah, look, all the palm trees. This really look good looking. I definitely will need that. Wonder what's down here. Alright people, so let's bless our crops before everything goes downhill.
palace, and still he lives?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. We're letting the
forget to
Oseram
stock up
take Duval.
Might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. Freeholds were warned.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
Me. That's what orders are
Mark my words.
to save lives. Good day, citizen.
We're letting the Oseram take Derval. They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Aloy, I told you I'd be
Won't
here.
get to see Teb.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Carja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting
So he's a
starts.
medic.
Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Some people are mean.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
This place really couldn't be more different to the sacred land, could it?
The Oseram Guard. I've always wondered, are all your kind
Sorry, I'm a
hunters
little
and fighters?
drowsy.
Just a few.
Yeah,
You
just
seem fresh-faced.
a lot of people to check around here.
The only justice to
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metalwork is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flamehair.
Thunderjaw with scars from countless battles. I ran.
Ah, it's Sona! I so remember her!
Taller than the highest tree.
Good to see she's here.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
And yes, who could forget Errand?
It's when the
I think
moon
you
gets
should
in
hit
front
it
of
off
the
with a
sun,
romance
idiot.
when this is done.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
What kind of machines have they got?
Big, ugly ones. From the ancients.
Ugly and ancient? Like your mother?
Worse, like your wife.
That's enough. This is what I have to do.